Do you know the feeling when you want to say something to someone, but in certain situations you just can't, or you can't fully say it the way you want? Or even when you overexpress something to that person because you cannot express what you're actually feeling. Because maybe you don't even know clearly what you're feeling about something or someone, and that's why you can't communicate clearly. Or do you know this feeling of frustration, of being unmet, despite really wanting to express yourself? But somehow it doesn't or cannot come out with full authenticity, reflecting what you truly want to say and explain in order to connect with that person. And the same goes for doing. You want to do something or you want to do it right, but for some unseen reason you just can't. This feeling of wanting to create more connection through what you're saying or doing, but instead it creates more disconnection and conflict. Or when you really want to be successful at something, but you keep postponing it, or you don't receive the feedback you expected, and you end up feeling more frustrated and just giving up the whole thing. Or even when you succeed at something, but you can't stop overdoing it, ending up on autopilot and tense all the time. And maybe even starting to hate the thing that brought you fulfillment and joy in the first place. Do you know this feeling of being out of control even when you are seemingly in control? That something is still missing. And many things can bring this up. Because there is always something in life that can make us feel out of control, but we can't see why or where it's coming from. It's like an innocent, unconscious, and unseen mechanism generating our behavior and actions, causing various recurring issues in our lives. Seemingly unresolvable and exhausting relationship issues and conflicts, financial struggles, physical pain, tension, illnesses, and even mental emotional difficulties like depression or anxiety. Where do all these seemingly unresolvable problems originate? And why do they seem unresolvable? And why do they come back once we seemingly resolve them? With the Kilo Bee Inquiry's approach, we have found that what science already proves might be true. That many, if not all of these surface symptoms stem from the same root cause. And this method, with its very skillful and cutting-edge tools, is designed to unravel the root of all this pain and tension that makes us feel like suffering is just the normal way of living life. Because what causes our suffering and tension are unconscious and stuck thought processes in our minds, as well as stuck and frozen emotions in our bodies, but we can't see them. What we can see is only what's happening in front of our eyes during the day. In other words, our conscious experience. What we say and do during the day and how it affects us and other people around us. But what's generating our experiences during the day are mostly the unconscious, stuck, unexpressed, and even disconnected thoughts and feelings in our body minds. And these hidden thoughts and feelings make us unable to fully say and do what we want authentically. It may sound crazy or even illogical at first, but our tension and suffering are caused by this unconscious part and not the conscious part. In other words, it's what happens behind the curtains, not in front of the curtains with other people. We created a learning path and program for those who want to make these unconscious thought and emotional processes conscious. Because you need to learn these KI somatic processing tools to have long-term access to that unconscious layer of your experience. When you learn the tools, You can use them on your own and don't have to rely on a teacher or facilitator all the time. You can build a strong and regular self-facilitation practice to bring that unconscious mechanism behind the curtains into your presence and awareness, and you can process it. And by processing it, you can experience an energetic shift in your body, as well as in your life and relationships. Long-held suffering and tension can release and relax more and more as you stay with the process and learn to access and connect with all these aspects within yourself. Remember what I shared at the beginning about the feeling of being unmet? When you connect with these parts of yourself hiding in the darkness behind the curtains, this feeling can relax. And so you don't feel unmet anymore. This process is what we call natural recovery from suffering, and the program we created for you to step on this path and learn the method is the mentorship program. During this course, you will get in touch with a KI trainer, with one of us, and learn how to reach deeper and deeper layers of the conditioning that keeps you stuck in your body, mind, and in your life. In KI, we divided these layers into 3 main dimensions for easier understanding throughout your learning process. I'm going to talk about these 3 phases or dimensions in the next video.